What's up, everyone? This is Isaac from Hunger Smash Fitness. So I want to do a video today. If you're thinking about starting a diet, stop saying I'll start it tomorrow, or I'll start it next week, or I'll do that on Monday. What seems like it always happens is people talk about starting a diet, and then they hit it really hard on Monday. And then Tuesday, something happens. Someone brings donuts, something like that. And you're like, my diet is done. It's done for the week. Nothing I can do anymore. So I'll do it next week. And so then, since I'm doing it next week, I'll just enjoy the rest of this week. I'll just have a lot of fun. I'll eat up and I'll get ready for starting my diet next week. And it gets you into this vicious cycle. So that's one of the things that usually happens. Or the other thing is people say, okay, I'll start my diet, but on Saturday will be my cheat day. I can eat whatever I want for the entire day. And I used to think that this was a good idea, but I realized most people do not have self-control. So instead, it becomes miserable, okay? So you're like, well, Saturday is going to be my big cheat day, okay? I can eat whatever I want for the entire day. So, what I'm going to do, here's the list of donuts that I'm going to eat. Here's all the spaghetti. Here's the Coca-Cola that I'm going to eat and drink. This is the, all the beer, all the wine that I'm going to have. They think about it for the entire week, and it ends up taking up your entire week. You're planning out all these meals, all these delicacies that you're gonna have. Saturday comes around, and it's actually not that good. You feel miserable afterwards. It really didn't meet your expectations. So then next Saturday is gonna be better. This is gonna be an even better cheat day. And you get into this weird, vicious cycle where these Saturday cheat days end up taking up your entire thinking time. And so you can't actually focus on your diet, and your diet is actually making you more miserable. And your diet should be making you feel better. It should be helping you. Now, to put a little asterisk in there, if you're prepping for a bodybuilding competition, if you are cutting, below 8% body fat or something like that, you're going to be miserable either way. Okay, so that's a whole separate topic. I'm talking about if you are overweight and you're trying to get your six pack or something like that. You're stuck in this weird thing where it's like, okay, I don't want to get shredded. I'm just trying to get down to 15% body fat or something like that. That's more the group that I hear this from and that I see this with a lot. So like I said in a previous video, your diet, you don't want to be having this massive caloric deficit. You want a slight caloric deficit, just a little bit, while making sure that your protein's high enough and all that. You don't want to be significantly cutting all of this. Because if you're cutting, even if you're cutting 200 calories every day, and then Saturday comes around and that's your cheat day, and you splurge 2,000 calories, you completely undid the last 2 weeks. So instead, what I like to consider is you can have your regular diet, every now and then have more of a refeed, okay? So instead of having a cheat day, you can have a refeed meal, okay? And I feel like if you use that term, a refeed, instead of a cheat day, I feel like it goes better with people. So look at it this way. Instead of having a cheat day, have a refeed meal. You can have 2 of these a week or something like that, where you go a little bit over. And maybe you do a little bit extra time in the gym or something to compensate. But with this meal, you can go a little bit over and it's not going to hurt you as much, okay? You're not going to eat 3 cheesecakes. You're going to have a slice of cheesecake. Okay, so it's something along those lines where it's these little mentalities, these little mindsets that you're going to set for yourself. So big takeaways. Stop putting off your diet. If you're gonna start doing it, start doing it. If you mess up your diet, too bad, it's not the end of the world, okay? That just means next meal you're back on your diet, okay? So it's very similar, okay, if you're trying to quit drugs or alcohol or smoking, if you quit cold turkey, but then you said on Saturday, I can smoke as many cigarettes as I want, do you really think that's going to help you quit? It's going to make Saturday, the rest of the week is going to be extremely stressful. So your cortisol is going to be going up, which means that your muscle breakdown is going to be increasing. You're going to be losing muscle mass throughout the week. You're going to be storing more body fat. And then Saturday comes around and you're probably not going to feel very good because you smoked 2 packs of cigarettes. So it's the same thing with food. You can't treat food differently, okay? So instead, you want to slowly be weaning yourself down until you get to this point where you don't have that need anymore. Some people, it works to quit cold turkey, and some people with dieting can do the same thing. They cut out all junk food and they feel great and they go about their life and they live their life and they're great, and all of a sudden they're back in shape and blah, blah, blah. For the vast majority of people, that doesn't work. So instead, start your diet now. If you want to start your diet, do it now. If you mess it up, no big deal, okay? Keep it up with the next meal. Don't let it destroy everything that you've worked towards, okay? So if you mess up on a meal, too bad. Get over it. Pick it up on your next meal. Don't use the weekend to cheat. Okay, if you're doing drugs either, don't use the weekend to do drugs. Stay steady with it. You can allow yourself a refeed every now and then. Do a little bit extra, okay? Have a little bit of, an extra slice of pizza or an extra bit of cheesecake or something like that. If you're trying to gain weight, that's completely different. But don't have an entire day where you're just cheating. You don't feel good. Nobody feels good afterwards. So basically what I'm saying is change your mindset about it. Don't focus on honing in so heavily on this diet. You want it to be something that you can do and be happy about doing and do comfortably without constantly focusing on it. So if you have any thoughts about dieting, when you should start your diet, anything like that, please comment them down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about. If you've tried any crazy dieting techniques or anything like that, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear what you did, whether it worked, whether it didn't. If you have anything else that you'd like to add to this video, let me know. So anyways, that's all for today. Again, this is Isaac from Hunger Smash Fitness. Just remember to always improve that 1%. Thanks.